Hello!
Hello, everybody.
Hopefully,
New intro, I saw.
It was a new intro. Do you like it?
New intro.
Isn't it nice?
Didn't tell me anything.
I showed you. I sent you a video of it.
You might have done.
I didn't even look at it.
Did I not?
You're just like blah, whatever.
When did you send me that? Was it before or after?
It might have been
during
during
microphones.
Oh yeah, it might have been during your COVID-laden holiday in Germany.
Is it that new? I hadn't seen that. Yeah. So hello everybody. We did do our live chat the other night, but we're back for some live games after a bit of a hiatus. We had the Hexbane's might be the last thing we played, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Hexbane's Hunters versus the Crimson Court.
Yeah, and I've been on holiday and ill since then. Very exciting. And so we're gently easing our way back into the games. And so we're playing some Bladeborn. Which is really fun. Cross between Warcry and Warhammer Underworld.
I think this is almost the perfect GW game, and if they just brought out cards for the other warbands, it would be
for the Underworld.
For the other Underworld warbands, it'd be perfect.
I mean, somebody commented on one of our threads somewhere that it actually wouldn't be that hard to make them.
Possibly not,
because you could just all the data's available.
Yeah.
For Warcry for the warband, so you could then just, you could do it, but it's too much effort for me.
It sounds like a lot of work.
But I think it's a real shame. Or even if you have to do all of them, because there are about at least 20 million warbands now.
22 at last count.
Yeah. But even if they just did another half dozen, that would be pretty cool. Like Skaven.
Wouldn't take much, would it? Because they already have a lot of the information, like you say. And I mean, it's the kind of thing they could give to a couple of interns or whatever they have, like some of the newer recruits. They could just say, look, take these warbands from Nethermaze. They could even just do the last couple of seasons. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to have a lot more, but even if they just picked like the last couple of seasons, Nethermaze, Harrowdeep and something, just said, just go crazy and create them,
Do you know what they totally need to do? They totally need to create rules for the Wormspat plus maybe a Plague Bearer or something. Yeah. Or something, just some extra mag.
Because they do play with three. They do
three.
Maybe a little, or maybe like a little base of Nurglings. Something like that, that'd work. Or a beast of Nurgle, just something.
Just anything really. Just some snot.
Yeah, just a sneeze on a base, and that'd work. So, anyway, we are set up, and here is the board. We have already started placing models because we've been extra prepared this evening. We're
very unlike us.
Yeah, we're not normally this far in advance, so we decided we get set up and ready to roll.
Yeah, so we're playing Bloodmarked, which is a slightly unusual scenario in the sense that there are no objectives other than kill your opponent. So I think we each choose somebody and then we have to kill them, and if we kill them we win.
Yeah, pretty much. If a blood-marked fighter is killed, battle ends immediately when a blood-marked fighter is taken down. When the battle ends, the player with the blood-marked fighter still on the battlefield wins the battle. If neither player has a blood-marked fighter on the battlefield, which I'm not sure how you get to that situation, the result is a draw.
Simultaneously kill things, but I would love that ending.
Just dead. Oh,
yeah. There is a game where that happens. Oh, it was it Unmarked? No, it wasn't Unmarked. There was not Unmarked. This is marked, Blood-marked. Undaunted. There was a game.
I'm sure there was.
It's Unmatched.
Unmatched, yes.
That's actually, when I said Unmarked, I clearly did know what I meant.
Almost. It was almost there. Yeah, because you can have reaction cards, which is basically after you play this, your opponent just, you can damage, and we've done that. I think our first game we played of it, I think, so.
But anyway, so we don't know. Maybe that will happen. I don't think it will.
Probably not.
So do we have to do that now? Do we have to name who's going to be?
So it says, at the start of the combat phase of the first battle round, starting with the player who has initiative. So we haven't got initiative yet. We've got to do that.
No, so we can't do it.
It's time for us to do that.
Okay, so we've done that. Each player takes 4 turn tokens to match their colour.
Oh yeah.
Have some turn tokens.
And on the other side, look.
I know.
We've got to turn them over to find them out. So you've got all of mine.
I thought I'd stack them.
Oh, no, you haven't got all of mine. Which? No, those are yours. Yeah, those are definitely yours. So here we go.
Are they? Okay.
Yes.
I've been looking at the wrong thing.
Only because I turned it round. I'll turn that back around the other way, so now it matches the orientation of the board. So if anybody hasn't seen this before, Bladeborn, not sure what it's all about or have any questions about it, do shout and we can try and answer them as we play. Yeah,
we've got some other videos you can have a look for on the channel. I don't know how easily this is available to get. It was available in places like Barnes and Noble and Game in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't know how easy it is to get.
Probably worth.
We have a twist. We have a twist.
Oh yeah, twist and shout.
It's your exotic scent again, Pete.
It is, Mike. Yes. So it's a bit. This is a bit like Warcry in that you've got a twist for the game as well as having the different sort of mission setups. So this one is in hit rolls, re-roll critical hits. Guarantee we'll forget to do that almost immediately.
Absolutely.
You need to sort your microphone out. So yes, we are going to forget that very quickly. One Big Spruce, welcome aboard. One Big Spruce says, howdy gents from Atlanta. Who will become chosen of Archaon today? Well, we're going to find out. It's Vortimus facing off against Kagra.
Determining initiative. That's singles times. Oh, that's right. You do it that way, don't you? Of course.
That's what I said.
So, well, I wasn't listening.
If anybody thinks there's anything, you know, audio or stream-wise as well that's a bit wonky, do shout, because trying to monitor it as we play, but I'm trying to play at the same time, so yeah.
Yeah, it's my only way I can win these days.
So here we go, this is mine. So I've got a triple.
So
what's triples do?
You've got 3 different ones then.
So I've got, triple and 3 singles.
I have got...
2 doubles. So I've got initiative.
So you have the initiative.
I've got a triple, whatever that does. Now I can't remember. Triples can be used to use as doubles as well, can't they?
You can downgrade a triple to a double if you want to.
But seeing as a triple for me is possibly quite nice, I might keep that. But we'll see. Right. So now, I have initiative. So I pick first. So what are the wounds on your 3 fighters that you've got on the board? Because there has to be one on the board.
Yeah. So I've got Kagra at the back here is 20. She's looking pretty good on it. And Razek is this one here. No, this one here is Razek.
Razek has a shield
with the big axe, and he has got more defence, 15 wounds.
Yeah, he's got
Dower
6.
Kragan is this one. He has less defence and 15 wounds.
So he's on 5. So I'm going to pick Dower Kragan.
I'm assuming that Turosh is basically much worse than the other two.
Poor Turosh. He's got 10 wounds and he's got a defence of 4.
There's a reasonably good chance he might fall over and die.
He might just fall
over
and die.
Turosh.
Yeah. Right. There we go. Hopefully I had the dice come up when you saw the dice roll, so hopefully that all made sense. If you're familiar with Warcry and you're familiar with... I think it's mostly Warcry based, this actually, to be fair. So it's mostly Warcry rules, but on hexes. Jim Crimmins has said Warcry 1.0 basically, but with hexes. Yep, bang on. So hopefully, there we go. So anybody who's just joined us, we're playing Bloodmarked. For me, Turosh, and for Robin, it wasn't our Craig, was it? It was Razek. No, it was our Craig. Our Craig.
You've picked our Craig.
They have both been bloodmarked, so if they die, that's it.
It's game over, man.
Yeah, it ends immediately. So let's crash on. So I go first.
Yeah.
I've got a triple. My triple doesn't matter what the score is. So what do I do now then? Oh, I'm already paralysed with...
You pick which player goes first.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
You can go first then. Excellent. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's yours done. And he can do 2 things, can't he?
You
so
can
move and move.
He can move, and yes, whilst I played this, I can't remember what to do.
You can move or attack, or
fighter
move,
made
attack.
ability. Can you do more than one thing at once?
It can only do one thing at once.
Well, they're men, so mine. No, actually, one of mine's a woman, so actually she might be able to do more than one thing at once. They cannot activate a fighter. When a player activates a fighter, they make 2 actions, one after the other. The fighter can make the same action twice.
There we go.
Okay, if the fighter was already activated in this battle round, that fighter instead makes 1 action.
Just like a Warcry.
So I think I'll just march to your death.
Hooray. Apologies for this thing that's appearing. Can't actually quite see it. There's that thing. I can't get rid of it. I don't know why it keeps coming up. It's on the dice cam, so if I turn the dice cam off, it'll go away. But it keeps coming up.
Forget to turn it on.
I can't work out how to get it to stay off, the flipping thing. It keeps bringing it back. So anyway.
Is it a setting on the camera?
I think so, but where that setting is and why it doesn't save it, I don't know. But so apologies to people. I will work that out at some point in the future. But probably not.
He'll certainly talk to me a lot about it.
Okay, so I'm going to have my go, and I'm going to charge with Chicken. He can move 5, so he's going to go 1, 2 to there.
Oh, I made a mistake already.
Oh, no, this is my first go. And he's going to have a stab at you. So he's got 3 dice, and it's a strength of 4. Now, your toughness is 6, isn't it?
Yes.
So I need 5s on these dice to do damage, and I do 2 or 5. So just 2 hits, but they're both 2 damage. That's 4 wounds in total.
Oh. I've completely forgotten how to play. I just walked straight into a trap.
That's 3. And actually, do you want to put them on the fight? That's probably better.
Yeah.
So he's taking 4 wounds.
So that was bad play. Bad play, Robin.
Bad form. Though to be fair, he's still going to be knocking around for quite a while. Oh, and we need to put some activation tokens on these fighters.
Oh yes. Okay.
So they're already done stuff.
Okay, so it's me.
I just realised we have 4 activations but only 3 fighters. You can activate one again after, can't you? So
yes.
both of us get to double activate with somebody.
Yeah. So I'm going to move him
Juicy
to
target.
there.
Juicy target.
I suppose you can activate Charak again, actually, can't you?
I
So
could,
I'm
yeah.
not going to do that. I'm just going to. Why don't you just chase after him anyway? I'm going to pop him round there, just to there.
That's it. All he's doing.
That's all he's doing. He's going to stay there.
Or playing the waiting man's game.
Yeah.
I don't want to charge Turosh out because you could then activate Razek again.
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, well, this is what worries me. Okay, so I'm going to have to activate Vortimus, Naughty Vorti. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Okay.
And he will then also... Actually, before he attacks you, I'm going to use my triple, which is Empowered Bolt. Also known as Usain. Until the end of the battle round, add 1 to the first damage characteristic of a friendly fighter's weapon with a range characteristic of 3 or more.
Okay.
This ability can only be used once per battle round. So actually, I'll move him to there because I can use my weapon at range. I'm going to use his Bolt of Change. I'm using with my Empowered Bolts now. So it will do. I add 1 to the first damage characteristic. So instead of 3 and 6, it will become 4 and 6. But it's only 2 dice, which is a bit rubbish. But it's strength 6, so I need 4s to wound you because your toughness 6. Oh, so that's 6 damage and 4 damage. That's 10 damage.
Oh, he really did.
Oh, nearly did.
I really should have paid attention to what I was doing.
Pay attention, 007.
Yeah. I kind of forgot how easy it is to die in this game. So it's me, isn't it?
Don't forget your 2 doubles.
No, well, I think I can only use 1 because mine are very combat oriented. So I'm going to move Kagra 1, 2, 3 to there, and 1, 2, 3 to there, I think.
Oh dear, oh dear. So it's my 3rd go. I've got to activate Turosh before I can do anything else. This is going to be ridiculous, but Turosh is just going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now, there is another twist on the Bloodmark card, which says at the start of a player's first turn, that says at the end of each battle round, if a Bloodmark fighter is within 1 hex or more of the outermost hexes. Oh no, 1 hex or more of the outermost hexes. Nearly made a terrible mistake there. So basically, if they're within 2 hexes of the edge, they're immediately taken down. So that's as far away as I can get. Please don't kill me.
Did you?
That's my 3rd go.
Did you?
I did.
Roll any criticals? Because you have to re-roll criticals.
Oh, I did. I did. Let me re-roll that one. It's just normal. So instead of doing 6 damage, I do 4 damage. So reduce it by 2.
So that was. I put a 10, turn it to 8. Oh, now I feel a bit better. I feel much healthier now.
Oh, I feel much better.
Right,
that arm's nearly completely reattached. We've got 13 people watching. Thank you for watching.
For my final activation, then I'm going to hit Kacharik.
Oh, poor chicken.
With Darkling, with old Rasek.
Now, do you remember at the beginning of the next round, I'm going to get reinforcements coming over.
Yeah, I know, but only
it's only
Navi or Turosh, isn't it?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna one shot him now, and you're gonna be like, book you.
Yeah, probably.
But not.
So Rasek is going to.
We're going to keep forgetting tokens, so you're going to have to apologise.
I'm going to use my imbued with dark power.
Oh.
I'm going to use my 4. So basically, I add the value to the strength of this fighter's range when I to attack action. So he's now got a strength of 7.
Oh, Kacharik.
7.
So you're in trouble, chicken.
But he only rolls 3 dice.
But you need like 3s now, isn't it? 3s to wound me. You got reroll crits though. So you got to reroll. Oh my god! So that's one. How much damage is that?
So it's 4. It's 3 damage.
3 damage, and then you attacking me again.
I only get 1 activation because it's the final.
Oh, because they're doing
They're
again.
being activated twice. So you only get to do 1 activation. So you could kill him now.
I could possibly.
Yeah.
So on my final activation, because we only have 3 fights on the board, the other fights can do 1 activation each. So on my 4th one, I will activate Chicken and have a swipe at you. It's 3 dice, but I'm only strength 4, so I think I need 5s. I can't remember if it's 3 4s and 5s or whether it goes to 2s and 6s on the damage chart, but it wouldn't be a 6 for you anyway, I don't think, because I think if it was, that would be double or...
Attack actions roll to hit if the strength of the weapon is lower than the target's toughness. So if the strength is higher, you roll 3s.
Yeah, so it's 3s or 4s or 5s. Okay, so in this case, I'm strength 4,
Toughness
and your toughness 6, so I need 5s and 6s, and I've got to re-roll 6s.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the dream.
That was exactly what
killed
I
him,
needed.
hasn't it?
That is 4 damage.
4 damage is... So he'll be... that's 6. He'll be dead.
Oh, he's out. Razek.
Right, there's a little lesson there.
Don't run.
Remember how to play.
Sounds like a rubbish lesson. I don't want to play that lesson. That's the end of the first round, isn't it? Yes, that is the end of the first round. Well, there we go.
Okay, I'm not feeling confident now.
We've got Mark Bearcloth is in now. Hello, Mark. Welcome aboard. We've got 15 of you watching.
Whee.
Welcome to every one of you, and thank you for joining us this evening.
Yeah, for this masterclass on how not to play Bladeborn.
So we've just finished the end of the first round. My fighter over here is my blood marked one. If he dies, Robin wins, and yours is our Craig over there.
So we have to roll when the reserves come in. Skip this phase in the first battle round. In later phases, if players have 1 or more reserve fighters, they are placed on the battlefield in the rules of the battle card. So that's after the hero phase. So we did
So the hero phase first, yep. So you're going to roll first this time?
Yeah, go on.
This is exactly like Warcry. Oh, you got 2 doubles again. 2 4s and 2 5s. That could come in more useful this time round. And I get
so you have
1
initiative.
double. I've got an initiative. Okay, so I place my fighter first, I presume.
The squire's describing the rules in the battle phase. Oh, yes, I'm guessing so. Well, you get to choose who goes first, I guess. You get to choose who goes first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring Navia on. Now I have to put them on one of these 4 hexes here or adjacent to these, so I'm going to put her there.
Okie doke.
And then it's you.
Well, Zarsha is going to go here. When you use
you can go there if you want.
I could go there. When you use an ability,
yes.
In fact, she's going to go be slightly further away from.
Yep.
Can you? Is it use an ability?
That's not an action.
That's not an action.
No.
Right,
so you get your 2 actions anyway, but you can also use your abilities in between or before
Just checking.
Checking. Okay. I'm going to go first then, so I am going to just attack you.
Okay, fair enough.
With Navia twice. Now she does have a Sorcerous Bolt, which is range 3, so I'm just going to do that twice. It's 3 dice, so I'm effectively going to roll 6 dice. Now, do I want to? I only got a double 5. What do my doubles do? Oh, okay. I'm going to use that actually. I'm going to use Fate Ward. Until the end of the battle round, add 2 to this fighter's toughness characteristic, and I'm going to put that on Josh. Okay. So he's now going to be a toughness of 6 for this round.
Okay.
And that's until the end of the, that's to all 4 turns.
Wow.
I believe. That's a battle round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's toughness 6 now. And then she's going to just do a double attack against our Craig there. Now, her Sorcerer's Bolt is 3 dice, 3 range, but only 3 strength. It's all 3s. Even if I get crits, it's 3s. So, I need 5s or 6s. Reroll that
You
one.
have to reroll a 6.
I've got to reroll the 6.
So one hit.
1 hit. And that is 3 damage.
Ooh.
Mark asks, is this like Warcry Underworld's mashup type thing? It is. It's like Warcry. It's more like Warcry, but with Underworld's warbands, but only the 6 warbands, which is a bit of a shame.
Okay.
Orc Tim's in the house. Hello, Orc Tim, and so is Zach Matthews. Hello, Zach. So yeah, it's like Warcry on hexes, and I think it's probably one of GW's bestest games ever.
You can only use one ability per. I don't know, how does that work?
I can't remember who was watching last time and really wanted us to put the dice tray the right way around, but it's the right way round now.
What are the rules about abilities? When a player activates a fight, they can use one ability. Okay.
Yeah, one ability in their activation.
Okay, that's a shame.
God, I could have really messed you up with this.
Yeah, me too, I could have messed you up. But I'll have to do it.
I could have really bent you out of shape.
I'm going to use Kagra. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So that's 2 activations.
5?
Yeah, she's going to go right round to there. There's 2 activations.
Oh, what? So she's moving twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I'm going to use my Champion of Chaos Darkness. A fighter can only use his ability after enemy. Oh no, wrong one.
Not that one.
No, I can't read.
Oh, so I guess she wants to go back and you want to do something else.
Yes. Where was she?
I don't know.
Was she there? Was she there? She was there, wasn't she?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to about there, so she must have been about here.
Yeah.
Shout in the comments if you noticed where she was to start with. And it wasn't there. I might be able to tell you. I can zoom back using the magic of zooming back. Yeah, that's exactly where she was.
Okay, so she's going to basically move to there once.
Right.
And I'm going to use my ability,
Which does?
imbue with dark power, which is
Which is?
which is add the strength of the dice. So
God.
She'll be strength 8.
You need to shut your microphone out again, sorry.
Strength 8.
Yeah.
So it's 4 attacks.
Ouch, against Kacharik.
Yeah.
So you're on 3s. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay.
What was that? That was horrible.
It's a stupid game. I don't like it.
Valentin's in the house. Hello, Valentin. It's 17 people watching. Hello to all of you, you beautiful, nutty, crazy people.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That was a triple, so I didn't want to use it yet anyway.
And you've still got double 5 left over, so don't forget that.
Yeah. Oh, I used the wrong dice, but I have got double 5.
So I'm going to. Oh no, I can't summon the blue unless I've got a double. I forgot about that. Oh. Right. In that case, I might as well swing with Chicken twice. Against Kagra. So Chicken has 3 dice with each attack. It's strength 4, but your toughness 5. On Kagra?
6.
6, okay. So I need 5s basically, and I'll do it twice.
You've got to reroll that
Reroll at 6. Nothing. Needing 5s or 6s and having to reroll 6s is quite punishing.
Yeah, that's not pretty.
No.
Okay, so my second, I'm going to move Zarsha 1, 2, 3 to there. But she's got a range 4 attack.
Oh
she's going to use.
Turosh is in range, but he is toughness 4
yeah,
6.
So I need 5s and 6s presumably because I'm only strength 4. So it's 5 and 6s like yours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh, I got a 5.
Oh, there's a 5. So how much damage is that?
That is just 3.
Well, you say just 3.
So just 3, because I'm also then going to use her ability, Whispers of Chaos. Pick one visible enemy within 4 hexes. Pick one, deal 2 damage to that fighter, or push that fighter 1 hex.
Oh. Are you going to do the damage and take him up to 5?
You
which
haven't
is
moved.
half
You
his
haven't moved
him yet. No.
You haven't moved him yet. So I've only just noticed that bit. I should have waited until you'd moved him.
Yeah.
So
I need to get the hell away from it now. That's all I need to do.
So I will take 2 damage.
Right, so he's up to 5 now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. Zach asks, it's hard to get hold of. Could you play it if you could get hold of the rules book? Possibly, but you do need a lot of the cards. You do need the board.
Yeah, I think no is probably the answer.
Probably. If you check out online, though, you might find somebody who's adopted this to a tabletop simulator.
No, possibly.
If they have, they'll have scanned everything,
Yeah.
and if they've done that, you could then probably print it all out onto card or sleeve it yourself.
Possibly.
So,
Yeah.
Val says he's preparing some beef jerky for breakfast while watching. I kind of want that diet, but at the same time, I know I'd be dead if I tried it. Right. So I'm going to move old Vorti 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. I'm going to Zacharize Kagra whilst I stand here. In fact, actually, no. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and I'm going to Zapparate your witch. So it's only 2 dice with this bolt of change. Actually, I'm going to use this staff because it's range 2. Okay. It's 3 dice. Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
So I need 4s. 6s I've got to re-roll.
Oh,
I guess that's fair.
Stinky dice.
Fair after your 4 dice terrible roll.
Yeah.
Greg Lewis says there is a good version of this on TTS. There you go. So you can probably get it all off TTS and be able to play it. You could still print it all out and play it.
So it's Kragan's turn.
Our Craig. This is your 4th go, isn't it? No.
It must be my 3rd.
It must be your 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, because you moved first, didn't you? So you moved?
He hasn't moved yet.
Oh,
he's
got
the only one I haven't activated. Yeah.
One of mine's dead.
Yeah, so you'll get to make an extra attack with Kagra or something, or with Zosha.
Yeah.
One Big Spruce says, after playing a few games of each, does this seem to be the same game as Fireteam with a different skin, or does it have its own merits? I do think it's different.
It is different because you got a lot more. We haven't played Fireteam that much.
No.
But with the Necrons in particular, there's a lot more blocking. This is much more of a slugfest.
This is, and you get the twist cards. The setup cards are similar, but the twist cards add a different element to it, and the missions work differently in Fireteam as well. So I think Fireteam has differences to it. Definitely worth playing. I think it's worth owning both, to be honest. I do think they both have their own merits, and if you've already got Underworlds, or a load of the Underworlds warbands,
there you go.
Then oh, hello. No, I'm going to move him in a minute.
Oh, because you've got a.
I haven't activated him yet.
Oh, you haven't activated. I keep forgetting that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not very good at this game.
I mean, you probably could turn around and slap.
I'm going to move to there and smack Navi.
Navi's going to get slapped around quite a bit.
So 4.
Strength 4. I'm toughness 4.
Okay, so 4's needed. Oh,
and you've got to reroll the 6. Oh, you got one.
Hit.
How much damage is that?
90 millions.
Oh.
4. No, 3.
3. Okay, so Navi's taken 3 wounds as well. And that's my 4th and final go, and I've got old Turosh. Now he's in trouble. He's got to get away. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that's going to help him very much. But there we go.
Okay.
At least you can't swat him this turn with anybody with your extra activation.
No, I can't. So I'm going to use my extra activation on Kacharik.
So yeah, Kagra's going to slap Kacharik.
Yep.
It's K on K, which is conk.
So it's strength 4.
I'm toughness 4.
So that's just that 5.
6 damage.
3 damage.
So I'm up to 6 damage now.
Okay.
He had 3 before, so he's got 9 left. Greg Lewis says that Fireteam is more like Kill Team Lite. Yeah, I think Fireteam's almost what I wanted Kill Team to be in some ways.
We very much enjoyed our game of Fireteam. But we need to play Fireteam again.
We should play. Maybe we'll play Fireteam next week.
Yeah, because it was very much fun.
Yeah. We only played a couple of games of it, the Necrons and the Space Marines, and I think So that's the end of that second round. How many are there? I can't remember. Is there 3?
It's until somebody's dead, isn't it?
Oh no, it just ends immediately if one of the fighters is dead.
Okay, I think.
I mean, I think one of them's going to be dead this round anyway.
Yeah, I think you just keep playing until somebody's dead. I think.
So hero phase again then. Oh, I've got 2 doubles. That's not necessarily good. If you can get a triple. Oh, a quadruple.
A quadruple. Now, unfortunately, you can't split that into 2 doubles.
No.
So it's just shite.
But what happens is, 'cause we've both got 2 on the initiative now.
Oh. Okay, well, I think I get it then. The player which did not have initiative in the previous round has the initiative.
This is a problem now then. Dave Northam says, please do thanks. I assume that's to us playing Fireteam, so yeah, okay.
Okay, I suppose I have to go first.
Okay.
And I think I've got to move.
Our Craig
round to there.
You don't want to use any of your doubles? Or your, I don't know if you've got a quadruple.
My triple is this fighter makes a bonus move action, so
I
might be using that later.
Oh, I see.
Should be using these dice really.
You don't want to give anything to give you some extra damage.
Well, I only got 1s, so it only has 1. And I don't know if I use it.
I've only got a toughness of 4.
If I used it, I've blown it.
It's true, but I've only got a toughness of 4. So if you got anything that gives you a strength, I don't know if it's strength 5 or 4.
4.
Okay, but that will then mean you're going to wound me on 3s, 4s, or 5s instead of just 4s and 5s.
Yeah. See what you say, Ian.
See what you see.
See what you say. So it'll be 3, 4. Yeah, true. And how many hits do I need?
He's only got 5 wounds.
So I actually only need 2 hits.
Yeah.
Oh well, I think it's worth it, isn't
I think the answer, my friend, is...
I think it's worth it. So I'm going to blow my quadruple.
I'm going to blow your load on that.
Yeah, and
how many
oh no, but he only rolls 4 dice. So basically,
only.
If I get 2,
3s or more.
2. Well, the way my dice have been today.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, there's 1, but you've got to reroll the 6. If you get a 1 or a 2, he's still alive. Oh, so how much damage is that?
That is
At
6.
least 5 there. He's dead. Turosh is out. And that's the end of the game.
Wow, that was fast.
The battle ends immediately when a Bloodmark fighter is taken down. I mean, that's what I quite liked about this when we played it before, in that a game, I mean, it's only 9:30. Even with all our waffle, we've already played a game. So we can now,
that was ridiculous,
very quickly,
should we play another one?
re-rack. Shall we play another game?
Yeah.
Very quickly, in the comments below, what warbands do you want to see us play now?
Yeah. So we've
Shout it
got
out.
all 6, obviously.
Yeah. It can only be the Chaos warbands. And even when I say it can't be the Wormspat. So it can be Slanesh, the Despoilers.
Can't be the Fiends either.
Can't be the Fiends, no.
So Garrix, Slanesh,
Zunch.
Siege, others.
Despoiler, yeah.
Despoilers.
Beastman.
Despoilers, Beastmen. And the Godsworn Hunt.
Oh yeah, we've got the Godsworn Hunt as well.
Godsworn Hunt, yeah.
So what do people want to see us play? Greg's always said Eyes of the Nine. We just played Eyes of the Nine. I mean, we could, but yeah. Any other?
I just want to see you tormented.
Well, there's nothing to say you can play Eyes of the Nine.
Shit.
One Big Sprue says Godsworn Hunt. Do you want to play the Godsworn Hunt?
Godsworn Hunt.
You do like a bit of Godsworn Hunt.
I do. And our Godsworn Hunt are fantastically well painted, not by me.
Valentin says Hunt versus Murder Cows. I'm assuming is that pageant, the Murder Cows? In which case, let's do the Murder Cows.
Okay. The pageant are really good.
Oh no, Murder Cows will be
Despoilers?
Despoilers.
Okay.
Oh, lots of bodies. Go on then, let's do that.
We're going to Hunt versus the Murder Cows.
Murder Cows.
There's your...
Would that be Murder Goats? Murder Goat. Murder Goats.
Hunt.
So we'll show now, you'll get to see how quick it is to play a game. Murder Goats. Murder Cows, Murder Goats. Sterling says he seconds the Beast's Mans. So here we go. Right, we're going to do it. Despoilers versus the Godsworn. Possibly some of the best models we have painted.
Yeah.
Because they were painted by one of our patrons.
Possibly Nerdy Rob.
Possibly Nerdy Rob.
I took these.
Who is a very good painter.
He is. And these are quite old now. He's
Yeah.
even better now. Check out his stuff on the Instagrams.
The grounds of instance.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I can't use these fighter cards.
I can't use them. That would be called cheating. And I need the other ones as well, please. Right. So, Murder Cows and Murder Goats.
This is one of the...
See, this is what's really bad. That One Big Spruce just said the Murder Cows and Murder Goats song is excellent. I don't even remember what it was we were singing.
No.
It's just inane waffle. And now I'll never remember. I'll have to watch it back again later. Proxy some Moonstone character, says Mark. I like it. I like it.
Crazy horses.
Crazy murder goats.
Wee, wee.
This is the crap that I normally cut out of all of our games.
Grundon, Jugathra,
I'm going to mess this up.
Yeah, this is going to go badly.
Mess this up so bad.
Right, do you want to pick a new scenario card?
You want to pick one?
Oh, you want me to pick one? All right. You forcing one on me?
Not with the
Burn
camera.
and pillage.
Not with the camera. Oh, I think we've done that one before. That's where you got to escape to the other end, isn't it? Let's do it.
At the end of the battle round, except the first battle round, each player can burn each objective they control.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think we have done this one before.
Objective time.
The battle ends after 4 battle rounds or immediately when the last objective is removed from the battlefield. When the battle ends, the player with the most victory points wins the battle.
How many objectives are
If the
there?
players have the same number of victory points, the result is a draw. So basically, if you burn a hex, you get 1 victory point. There are 5 objectives.
So where are they?
They're all on my half. They are. They are. It's the same way up. It's the same way up, isn't it? So they are one in the middle. So 1 there.
Right.
I'm really bad at this. This is where I have very bad
spatial awareness.
Spatial awareness.
So one goes there. Are you there, mother? Are you there, mother? Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. So, where do we each come on?
So, am I going to be these ones this time?
You can be the swordy, stabby, stub
okay.
swords.
Okay.
Those are yours. It doesn't really matter, but I'll take them just so I can
Matters
remember.
to me.
To you.
Don't need these desecration tokens. To me, to you. Right.
Oh, we need a twist. Go on, let's twist again.
Twisting my melon, man.
I didn't touch your melon.
You wish. Bitter rivals.
Hey!
No truer card drawn. Add 1 to the attack and strength characteristics of a leader's weapons against a range with a range characteristic of 1 or 2 that targets another leader. I'm never going to remember that. It probably won't come up much because Thedra will be dead after 2.5 seconds.
It's leader on leader, basically,
It's
isn't
leader
it?
on leader.
Leader.
Thedra on Grashrak.
Oh, two of the most elite of fighters. Both rubbish casters. In fact, Grashrak doesn't even have a ranged casting ability on this one.
I've got dark bolts.
Ooh. Right, so reserves, I've got 2 or 3. So I'm going to have 2.
I've got 2. DOS.
Because why would I do it any other way?
And then, so my...
How do agent, says Craig Johnson. Hello, Craig.
So my... Hello, Craig.
You're hello, Craig.
Hello, Craig. Mine are here then, yeah?
I don't know. This is the bit that's
I
always...
just realised it's the usual thing. We swap them over, but actually the reserves are... It doesn't really matter, but
No, not really.
your starting hexes are here. And mine are
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Right. But where do we come on? We come on opposite edges, on the edge hexes, don't we?
Yeah, have I got them around the wrong way? I thought they were the starting hexes. They're the reserve hexes.
I can never remember.
No, I can never remember either.
It's not very obvious on this one.
No. They're so the ones at the edges are the reserve hexes.
Oh, okay. So we start on these ones.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
yeah, so we start on those ones. I don't really mind which way around we do it, to be
So
honest.
these ones and these ones here.
And then we swap. We're diametrically opposite.
Yes. Okay. Well, we'll let you pick. I guess we'll do initiative, and whoever gets the most singles can choose, can't they?
Right, okay. Oh yeah. I'm not sure that's how it's meant to work,
But stuff it. I only got 2. I think I need to do the maths now.
oh wow, I got 2.
No, I got 4. Sorry.
I got quadruple.
I only got a double, so I win the initiative. I'll go over this side.
All right.
So I have to place one first, don't I? So
Yes. Well, I think you can pick. Because you've added a new rule.
that's a good point. I'll let you do
You've
it.
added a new rule.
I'll let you go first.
So I'm setting up over here, which is here. Did we say?
I think so. Yeah. Either these 2 or these 2,
Okay. Right.
because they're the 2 next to the hex,
And
aren't they?
I've got to pick a couple of reserves, haven't I? And how do we destroy things? If you control an objective and there are no enemy model within 1 hex of that objective, you burn it.
Burn, burn, baby, burn.
Okay.
Burn and pillage. Craig Johnson says he wished he got involved with Warcry. How does this compare? It's like Warcry, but it's better.
It's like Warcry for dummies.
It is Warcry for dummies. It's a bit easier, but I like it. I do like it a lot. I like it almost. I think actually I like this more than Warcry. Ooh, there's Shond, so I've got to place one now. I'm going to put Korsh, the sneak. Now it's one of the. It can be any of the ones adjacent to that, can't it? So I'm going to put him there.
You've just put down basically what I've just done.
Oh, Nico asked a good question. If you had to choose one to play, Warcry, Underworlds, or Bladeborn, which would you pick?
What, forever?
Well, he hasn't stated the length of it, but I guess let's make it interesting and say forever.
Underworlds. What was the third option? Warcry.
Warcry, Underworlds, or Bladeborn.
It definitely wouldn't be Warcry. Well, I think I prefer Underworlds. I think this would get, although it's fun, I think if you had to play it all the time,
might get a bit dull. Although with 6 warbands and all the different setups, you've got a lot of combos.
There are definitely combos.
A lot of combos are going to be more. Are going to be quite samey, aren't they? Got to remember who the hell I need to keep on and take off. So I've got to leave 2 people off now. So I'm going to put the big lad on. Draknor.
Can you put him there?
Yeah, cancel my rules. Maybe. Dead Hands is on. Hello, Dead Hands. How are we all doing? We're doing good. Hope you're doing good too. There's 26 of you.
Wow.
26 of you watching this right now.
Watching
you're
this
all
mess
awesome. Yeah, but you're all awesome. Every single one of you.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
Not you.
No.
We are planning on doing this every Thursday, so if you do like watching people play
Yeah.
games live on a Thursday.
Something on a Thursday.
Something on a Thursday whilst you paint some models or have a drink or whatever you're doing.
Might be playing Fireteam next Thursday.
You might, yeah, we might play Fireteam next Thursday. So, right, we're all set. Time to roll for initiative for the first round then. What have I got? I've got a double and a triple and a double. So I've only got one dice, so you get initiative. I mean, I made a very large assumption that you weren't going to roll better than me, but but I was right. So
I got 2 doubles.
You got 2 doubles, so I've got a double and a triple. Now I need to work out what my triples do. You get to choose whether you want to go
I've just
first
got
or
used to
not.
what my abilities were, and now...
Tom D asks, if I own Warcry, is this worth getting and playing even as an introductory game? I'd say if you've got all of the Underworld's warbands, yes, because it's fantastic, but you might struggle getting hold of it. But as has been mentioned further up in the chat, somebody has done a good job of putting it all onto TTS.
What's the question about Warcry, though?
They say they've got Warcry.
Okay.
Is it still worth getting this?
Well,
I think it is.
It's a different game. I think it's better. It's quicker. It depends on who your playing group is and things like that.
But it does also introduce a lot of the ideas and mechanics of Warcry, but on a simpler table, so I would say yes.
Definitely. Okay, so what are my things? I've only got doubles this time. Headlong Charge. That sounds very Godsworn Hunt. Ooh, that's pretty nice.
One Big Sprue says, Warcry is a game that requires way more effort to get on the table. That is true with scenery and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And time to play, because of all the measuring and stuff. Underworlds can often be a pay-to-win deck building game. It can let you play Rivals, and I think we've preferred to play Rivals these days because it's less pay-to-win. Bladeborn is a fun game right out of the box. That is very true. And somebody, Craig Johnson said, only 6 warbands. Sure, GW can pump out expansions easy enough. Well, they could just do them for all the other... We already said this. They should do it for all the other Underworld's warbands, basically.
Right, so it's me first.
Well, it's up to you. You've got initiative, so you can choose.
I see. I've got initiative. Okay. I think I'll let you go first.
Crap. Oh, God, my triple's terrible. What's my other triple? Oh, that's not so bad. But that's still terrible. Okay. So I am just going to move Korsh to there, because of course I am. And that means I now claim this one. So I'm the skulls. So now I'm in control of that. I can see us taking these 4 out very quickly, and there being a massive ruck in the middle to take that last one out.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Seth agrees that he says he would love to have more of the Underworld's warbands officially added. I would too.
So controlling, you just have to have more. You have to have more fighters nearby, don't you?
I thought it was to control it you have to end up with more, which means you would need to get 2 on near this one.
It says you have to no enemy models. They control if there are no enemy models with one.
Yes, because I control that now, even if I move away from it.
Well, no, that might be a different game.
No, that's in this as well. Because I think
it
that's
just says for each of if. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I still control it, but if I move away and you move one person up, then you'd control it.
But if I move somebody in, you still can't burn it because it has to be no enemy models with one.
Correct. If you move 2 people in, you control it, but you still wouldn't be able to burn it either because I still have 1 model within one of it as well.
Right. Okay. I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to move Jagathra to there.
Oh, okay. Just a move. Move any mountain. Now I've realised something, and I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I've realised it and you haven't. And I'm going to make an attack with Ashkor. So he's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really do that. So I now will control this. And what's his range? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to shoot at Jagathwa. So I need. What did you roll? Those are your ability dice.
Yeah.
Did we get the other dice out of the Warcry box?
Oh, at some point, or maybe.
Are they in that cart door tub over there? I can't remember.
No, I didn't know.
So anyway, I'm going to make 2 dice attack against with Ashkor. Strength 3, toughness of Jagathwa.
4.
Oh, so I need 5s or 6s. A 5. So that is 1 damage.
1 damage.
A meaty 1. and that's core activated, but I do now have control of that central objective at the moment. Seth says he wishes the campaign system in Bladeborn had more narrative teeth. I mean, we've not got round to even thinking about doing that, but yeah, I guess that might be something that adds another element to this game if you could get multiple players involved with campaigns.
So I'm going to move Grundon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh crap!
Control that
He's
one.
turned my own abilities against me. No, they're learning. Oh bugger! I forgot you can do a double move.
That's only one move.
Oh god!
They move 5. They move very quickly.
Did you want to move to this one or this one?
I think probably the one furthest away from you, actually.
Okay.
In fact, yeah, I'm going to push from me.
You move 6.
No, I can move 5, but I can have 2 goes, can't I?
That's true. Yeah.
So that isn't
Where do our reinforcements come on? Over here, don't they? Yours come on here and mine
Yeah.
come on there.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, so I've activated twice so far.
That isn't Grundon. I've just realised that's Shond. He only moves 4.
Oh, that is Shond.
Oh, so I have taken
He
2
double
moves.
moved, yeah.
I have taken 2 moves.
Did I go first then?
Yeah, I made you go first.
Oh, okay. That might have been your undoing then. Because now I'm going to move Norl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
See.
And I'm going to control that one.
You say it might be your own doing, but I'm going to kill you with Grundon.
that is a risk. I'm going to actually move him to there. And what are my abilities? I've got no good abilities.
Grundon.
I completely forgot about that. In fact, I'm going to do that now. And maybe that's going to help me. I don't know. Yes, I'm going to use a double. I'm going to use my double, which is Vile Invaders. A fighter can only use this ability after this fighter's move action. Pick another friendly fighter with the relevant rune mark. That fighter immediately makes a bonus move action. So I'm going to then go to this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So you're not going to be able to burn that straight away.
No.
Now the pressure's on.
It is, isn't it?
Dead Hand says, did someone mention ice cream? Yes, cart jaw. Can't beat it. Can't believe there's 24 of you lovely people watching us out there. We never get this many people watching us. I don't know what to do now. The pressure's just too much. I'm going to blame everybody watching now when I cock up. Nico did say, I guess you could use the Warcry 2021 Tomb of Champions for stats and other Underworld's warbands and abilities. So you could try it, because they did a whole bunch of the Underworld's warbands, didn't they? So you could see how the points costs compare, and then maybe do something like that. You might have to convert some of their abilities to hexes, but that might be quite a straightforward 1-to-1 split. So
you've got 1 activation left with Grashrak.
I have, yeah.
Not Grashrak, Draknar.
Oh yeah, that one too. I left Grashnak off the field in the end.
Draknar's pretty potent, isn't he?
Potent potables. He's alright. 3 dice, strength 5, 3 to 4 damage. Sterling has pointed out, look at it this way, if there isn't a good set of campaign system for it, that leaves it wide open for the players to create or design their own. That is true, and I think GW do factor that into their the way they build things, because they figure
I don't think there's much money in making campaign systems for them.
No,
so there's no point in spending money.
Campaign systems only really help you stretch out your purchase and use it more with just some extra cards.
So I don't think there's any mileage in them spending money on designing that sort of stuff.
So it's
I'm really struggling. I know. I'm just trying to work out what. So that who's got that one? You've got that one. He's got that one. But that's really pointless.
So next week we might play Fire Team, which is the 40k kill team version of this, but it's quite different. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's a good thing someone mentioned that, actually. It's kind of completely fallen off my radar. We need to build one of the other fire teams up so we can do something other than Marines versus Necrons.
Okay, I'm there. So I am going to move Thedra.
Yep.
And she is going to go to. She moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Oh.
So I will now control that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use a hunting pack to move Grundon 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So you can make a bonus move action.
Ooh. Cheeky.
Yeah. And then I'm going to shoot.
Actually, that was one of your doubles.
That was a double, yeah.
Right.
I'm going to shoot with Thedra at Grashrak.
Draknar.
So it's
Grashrak.
It's only 3.
Toughness 4.
Oh,
stinky, so it's a crit.
Which is 3 damage, is the same.
Oh, not a lot, but I guess it was a ranged
Yeah.
zappery rubbish attack.
Yeah.
Ooh, which do we have more fun playing, Fire Team or Bladeborn? It's hard to say because we only played one game of Fire Team.
I think I enjoy Bladeborn more, just because I like the aesthetic more. But I think that I did enjoy our tactical tussle on the other thing, so we're definitely going to have to.
There's more range of line of sight and stuff like that, isn't there? Huh. Okay, so my 4th go, I'm going to play my triple, which is Blood Craze. Until the end of this fighter's activation, add 1 to the strength, attacks, and damage characteristic of this fighter.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
If the target has 1 or more damage tokens.
It's Jagatha.
So rubbish. So rubbish. I'm not going to play that one then. I thought it was a bit too good. In that case, I'm going to use it as a double rather than a triple.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Bestial Charge, I think, until the end of this fighter's activation. The next time this fighter finishes a move adjacent to 1 or more visible enemy fighters, pick one of those fighters and deal 2 damage to them, or 4 damage if the value of this ability is 6. It wasn't, so I'll be able to do 2 extra damage to you, basically.
Okay.
Or do I just do... Actually, I'm just going to do Bray Herd Ambush, which is until the end of this fighter's activation, add 2 to their move.
Okay.
Now looking at it thinking, do I want to do that? No, I'm going to do the Bestial Charge one.
Okay. Just attack whoever you're going to attack.
I don't know who I want to attack. Oh no,
this game is more cerebral than the last one.
I do need to add 2 to the fighter's move because he won't be able to reach otherwise.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that to add 2 to his move, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack Schwand with his Schward. It's 3 dice, strength 5.
Oh, Schwand's got a mighty toughness of 4, so you need 3s.
3s. Ooh. So that's a crit and a hit.
Ooh.
So that is 7 damage.
He's not dead. I'm not dead.
Tom asks, is there an errata for Bladeborn? I don't think so. I think
I haven't seen one
of GW's fire and forget sort of things. And One Big Spree says, Barbarians and Chaos Warriors are better than Space Marines and Robo-Skellies to paint. That is true.
That is true. The models that you get in Bladeborn are definitely better.
And this becomes mine.
Because the Godsworn Hut models are great.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but you can't destroy it.
I can't destroy it, that is true.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move Grundon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Boom.
And I'm going to use my final double, which is Headlong Charge. No, not that one, sorry. No, it is that one. A fighter can only use this after his fighter's move action. The fighter makes a bonus attack action.
Boom!
So I'm going to make a bonus attack action. It only rolls 3 swords.
3 swords.
But it is strength 5.
Well, 3 attacks, not 3 swords.
Sorry.
3 hammers. Oh, ouch. I'm toughness 3.
So that's 3 hits,
Ouch.
including a critical.
Which
so
is
10 damage.
Oh, that may have changed the game very quickly. Oh dear. Because now you own that one as well.
I do. So I can destroy that. Do I have to be on it to destroy it?
No, I think you just have to own it and not have any enemies with your race. So what does it say on the Burn and Pillage card?
If there are no enemy models within 1 hex of that object, to do so, at the end of each battle round, except the first battle round, each player can burn each objective they control if there are no enemy models within 1 hex of that objective. To do so, they remove it from the battlefield and score 1 victory point.
Ah, so it's not the first round that it even kicks in.
Except the first. Oh yes, you're right.
First battle round. Oh,
Okay, that's changed
things
everything.
just got
Taste
interesting. Oh.
Okay, so
It's good that neither of us could.
Yeah, didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with Grundon now. I think Grundon's going to come down here with his second activation.
Oh, he's got another move, hasn't he?
3, 4, 5 to there.
Boo. Boo, I say boo.
Down with this sort of thing.
Yes.
But your people are coming on here, is that right?
Yes,
And
they
mine
are, but
coming
only
down
one.
there. Okay, okay.
Only one comes on each turn. There's four rounds or 3 rounds.
There are 4 rounds in this one.
There are 4. Okay. Righty. So that's the end of that first round, isn't it? You can't burn anything. So.
No.
So you don't even have to control these. It's not about who controls them even. It's just you have to be near it and not have any enemy fighters near it. So that's the end of that round. Valentin's got to sleep. See you, Valentin. Thank you for joining us for a little while.
Bye.
Right, round 2. Round 2. Fight. So we need to roll for initiative again. Robin's going first.
2 4s and 2 3s.
No, it's not.
No, it's a triple one. Oh,
Triple and a double.
What
Which
are my
means
triples?
I might get initiative. A triple and a double.
You don't get initiative. You do get initiative because you didn't have it last time.
That was the best. Oh, and it's a 666 as well.
Oh no!
I don't know what that means, but
My triple is I can re-roll all attacks for a fighter. That's pretty good. Isn't it?
that's not bad.
That's pretty good. So the reserve. So you're going first, or you
So
can
I've got
pick.
to go first.
You can pick actually. You don't have to go first.
I think I've got an issue where, brilliantly, and we've had this before, I think I've got an icon that isn't on my fighter card. Oh no, it's my leader's fighter card.
I've
So
got one on it. I think.
he's got one of the icons he has on his card isn't applicable.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
why
what-
do
Fedra's
that?
got one. Fedra's got one on her card that isn't on my card.
So I'm going to put the big boss goat over there. Because it's the 4 here, and it can be any one hex adjacent to
Okay,
it.
so I'm going to bring Gruul. I'm scared now. Here.
Tom says, so it looks like if you're familiar with Warcry, this will be easy to fall into. Yes.
It's really easy to fall into. I mean, we have barely played it.
Yeah.
But can pick it up really fast, and we're pretty bad at picking stuff up.
We are really bad. If we can pick it up, you know it's good. Okay. I've now got to decide if I want to go first. I have to go first, don't I? Because I placed first.
Actually,
so.
what's his range?
Who? Draknar?
Yeah.
1.
I'm actually going to put Gruul there.
Oh.
So you can't kill both of them in one hit.
So I need to... I can't remember how this works now. If I activate him and do something, can I not use abilities that would be, say, for him? Or does he just need to be around? I can't remember.
I don't think you can use... What is it?
It's an ability that only he can do.
Then I would have
Which
thought it would have to be when he's activated.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, when a player activates a fighter, that fighter can use one ability.
Yeah. Don't like it. Right. How many wounds does old big axe Billy boy bastard got there?
How many wounds?
Yeah.
15.
Ugh, I'm not going to kill him either. Ugh, it's all rubbish. Fine. I'm going to go Draknar. And I'm going to... I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to hit. I'm just going to hit in the face. So I roll 3 dice. I'm strength 5.
You're attacking Shond.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really... Well, you've got to do 8 damage to kill him.
I mean, if I rolled a couple of 6s, that's 8. Oh, I could do that. So I was strength 5, so that's 3s or more, isn't it? So I did get 2 in there, which is 6 damage. So I'm going to have to hit you again to kill you.
Yeah, now you only need 2 damage.
Yeah. But it's such a waste. It's like I'm going to waste a whole attack just to... Ugh. Ugh, I say again. Ugh. Fine. Guess I'll try and kill him.
So the dice attack Pete.
Why do the dice hate me? I treat them well. I have their own little bag. I keep them on the shelf.
Oh dear.
dear, oh dear. Well, that's my first activation.
Oh
done.
man, I should have put Grawl next to Sean because I got +1 strength.
I don't think you could put him next to him though.
I could have put him here, couldn't I? Not sorry, next
Oh,
to
next to- I see, I see.
I can't. Oh no, it's not worth. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. Well, Sean's going to have a go at Draknar, I think.
Okay.
So
You've got to do 15 damage to take him out.
Triple. I mustn't forget that.
Yeah, and a double.
And a double.
Seth says the mystic icons could be abilities that didn't make the cut. I wonder if they're icons or abilities that are in the 2021 book they brought out with all the Underworlds warbands in. Maybe they're in there.
Maybe. But then aren't they different cards?
I don't know.
Okay, because then these aren't Warcry
That's
cards.
a good point. That's a good point. So maybe they're for the other ones. Maybe.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Shond has got 4 swords and strength 4.
7 years ago.
Toughness.
Toughness 4.
Okay, so
See, 4s.
So that is
Crit and hit.
7.
Ow. Oh, 7's such a difficult number. Oh no, I've got 3. I can make that 10 with 1. Okay.
So I'm going to do it again. So I need to get 8.
You need to get 8. You need 3 successes here, really.
Yeah, it's not very likely.
Oh, there we go.
No, it's not enough.
Is
That
it
is
not?
only. Oh no, it is 9.
It's not enough. It's only all of it. Oh,
Sorry.
oh there goes Draknar. Oh, it's all good. Although you still need to get rid of Ashkor to...
I do.
And you haven't claimed it yet either. I still control it, although that doesn't really matter.
No.
Right. Greg Lewis says, as a graphic designer, I must admit that we sometimes often make layout design errors, and if anybody's guilty of that, GW do that a lot, I think. So do. Don't like it at all. So nobody's taken any wounds except for him.
Oh no, yeah,
These two.
Yeah, those two. Yeah.
But he's nearly dead.
He's very, very nearly dead.
Right, I'm going to shoot it with Ashkor.
Seems like a good plan.
Yeah. So Ashkor has 2 dice, strength 3, so I need
Seems
5.
like a less good plan.
I don't have anything else I can do. In fact, he's only got 2. Oh no, that attack's the only one. I had an ability which is great, but it's only Draknar can use it. Boo. Okay, so I'm going to shoot with Ashkor. 2 dice. Ooh. So that's a 5, so that's 1 damage. Ooh. Not enough, I presume. One more needed?
1 more needed.
2 dice, and I need a 5 or more. What do we think the chances are of this, boys and girls?
6 we go, double 6.
Oh, yeah. Don't like it. Fine. 1, 5 or more, I'm going to shoot at you again.
It was a double 6.
It was a freaking double 6! Couldn't have got that the first time. I would have done 6 damage to you. Ah.
Told you it was a double 6.
What a son of a... Anyway, he's dead. Ashkor has activated. And it's over to you.
Okay.
Tom D says, last question maybe, is the board double-sided? It is. There is something on the other side.
Yeah, we happen to... The scenario cards have different
Layouts on
layout on
them, yeah.
each of the layouts on it, and we happen to pick the same one twice.
One has a sort of more deserty theme, a bit like... I'm not sure actually. So one's like that, one's like that. You can see the one slightly differently there.
I've moved Grawl in.
Oh, here comes the dog. Moving in, having a bite of Ashkor.
Yeah. So
Wanna
mighty
bite your head
3, strength 3. Oh, look at that. One crit. 3 damage.
Ouch. Okay, so my 3rd go. Okay, I'm going to I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to move with Gnarl. Move any Gnarl. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, so I can take control of that one again. And then I'm going to shoot at Grundan there. So it's like Ushcore, it's only 2 dice, strength 3. So 5s or 6s. I get nothing. But I use my other double to make a move action with Ushcore. He's here at the moment. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Which is my Vile Invaders, which basically means when one of these two makes a move action, the other can make a move action. I should have done that before the attack, but it doesn't really make any difference to the attack roll there. And that's me done. That's my 3rd activation. I've got now one print.
So Grashrak has got toughness 4.
Grashrak does have toughness 4, yes, and he's got 20 wounds.
No, okay, so it doesn't really see much point in attacking him. Whereas Grundon actually has a reasonable chance of killing.
No.
So Grundon is going to attack, and he's going to do.
Yeah, funny move.
Sorry,
a funny move.
5, and he's going to use his headlong charge to attack as well.
What's that do?
That means I can attack. Let's do a bonus attack action.
Oh dear.
So it's 3 dice, strength 5.
Okay.
Oh, just 3 damage.
Just 3 damage, so he's up to 6.
Yeah, but then he's going to attack again.
What? Why?
Because he's got a bonus attack action.
Ah, it's a bonus attack. Oh, I'm in so much trouble.
That is another 6.
Gnarl is hurt. Mine are going down a lot faster. Goat boys are in trouble. Right, so this is my 4th and final go. See, I've got Fellhoof, but I don't think there's much point in me doing much with him. He's going to have to stay there so he can burn that objective, because that's the only objective I'm going to be able to desecrate this turn. So I'll move him around to there and leave it at that. That's me done.
So if I can kill Ushcore, then I can win. Oh, I'm going to win the game anyway.
Yes. Yes, you would. Although I don't know if your chance of killing Ushcore. In fact,
well, I'm going to win the game.
You're going to win the game anyway. Yeah, that's a good point. I missed that.
Objectives.
Bugger.
So how many wounds has he got?
Doesn't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't really. Okay, I'm going to attack with. I would need 4 hits from 6 dice.
Charge with Jagathra, make it interesting.
Well, I still get to destroy it, don't I? If I do charge with Trip.
No, not if you were still within. Not if you weren't next to it. You can only destroy if you're next to it.
It says that they burn each objective they control.
Oh, I thought it was if you were next to it.
No.
Oh, okay.
It didn't say that.
Yeah, in that case you won then.
Well, I won anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm not going to move Jagathra. I'll move. I don't even know I need to move Thedra. I'm just going to roll because there's no point in going over it.
No,
I'm just going to roll.
you've won.
She's going to use her triple, which is I can re-roll any attacks.
Okay. Not that you need to. You shrink 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
So that's 9.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then that's.
Oh, that was enough because there's only another one.
9.
So
that'll teach you to get a double 6.
So at the end of that round, that gets destroyed by you.
Oh, you're dead there as well.
I wonder if because that one got controlled by you. I wonder if because I ran away from that one, I had control of it, but I had to go over there to get control of that one. So I don't know if I could have changed it at all.
I don't know. I think once you're a man down in this, it's really hard to peel it back. And I've got quite a nice number of bonus bonus move actions and things.
Yeah, the grass racks, they've got a thing that adds to their movement. They've got one that does a couple of damage when you charge. They've got one that enables you to move somebody, but I don't think I don't know whether I should have moved both of them over here so I could have claimed that one. Maybe that would have made a difference.
The problem you've got though is Grundon can move and attack, which is incredibly powerful against your weaker.
Oh, with your
fighters.
ability, if you get
yeah, and I got the ability, and I also the other ability I've got, which I didn't even need to use, is that you've got one too, which I think is really quite good in this scenario, where you can move one fighter and then move another. So with Fedra in the middle, I was thinking, well, if the worst comes to the worst, I can move. You know, she can grab another one while you've moved off another one.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that was the tricky thing. The movement ability that Ushkor and Null have to be able to one make a free move when the other one moves isn't that useful unless you can jump over onto an objective that isn't being.
The only thing I'm not sure about is the controlling of the objectives. Whether I would have counted as still controlling it. I mean, actually, it's moot because they're all within one of it.
You control it as soon as you have more fighters.
Yeah, but I don't know whether you burn it if you move away. I mean, I think you do keep.
You do still keep control of it.
I think that would be. I think it's a bit odd that you can. I suppose you're in control of it, so I guess you can burn it. But it just seems a bit.
It feels like you should have to have someone next to it to be able to burn it. Yeah,
it does. That's just what I was just trying to see. Whether there was
Stone Northam says it wouldn't be good if they made an expansion pack for this with a new board, new missions, new warbands. I would just settle for new warbands. I would even just settle for them to just bring out just some
the warband
cards.
It doesn't really need. I mean, we haven't played it very much. I guess the more you play it, the more you want new scenarios. But it's got quite a lot of scenarios, and there's a whole campaign mode, which somebody mention they thought wasn't that great, but it's not bad.
It's all right.
It's not bad.
If you're getting bored of playing the regular stuff, it at least adds another element to it. Oh, you need to sort your microphone out.
Keeps falling in there.
And I do wonder, like somebody said, if you get the 2021 annual, which had all of the other Underworld's warbands in it, maybe that would be close enough that you could then just tweak it very slightly to get the ranges how you wanted.
Yeah,
and
I think
then just go with that.
It's a bit of a shame that they didn't make this board to the same size or hexage as two Underworld's boards.
Yeah.
I guess it might have been too difficult with the movements, but then you could have played it with Underworlds, and they could have just produced. They could have just brought out new fighter cards, and you could play games.
Yeah.
You know, you might have to twiddle with objective placement a little bit, but yeah, it's a fun go. I find it slightly frustrating when they don't. Yeah, this board is useless for Underworld.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been quite nice if it had a board you could use for Underworld and for this game.
Yeah.
And all your Underworld boards could be used in this game.
Could be doubled up, something like that would have been
nice.
quite funky. But then I guess it would be trickier to get the mission cards to work with the Underworld's boards.
Totally.
But yeah,
I can see that. I think you just have to have slightly more flexible mission boards.
Yeah. Seth Levine says that Blitzball's on its 3rd edition soon. He would totally buy an expansion pack for this. And Greg, not Greg, Drogwin said that he would like to be able to just buy this even. Yeah, for some reason GW have done their thing again of let's produce this game, we're going to throw it out there and then just pretend it never existed.
We've talked about it a couple of times now, haven't we? That they make some really quite nice, elegant, small box games.
Yeah.
And then just forget about them and don't support them. And actually, I think for most of us, maybe it's just where we are in our lives. When I was younger, maybe I would have played big games of Warhammer, you know. But most of us, we want to play a beer and pretzels type game with our lovely painted figures that we don't need to paint too many of, and play it.
I think even
in under an hour.
Even younger me would possibly be more interested in something like this because when you're younger, who's got the money? And that's a big factor as well.
But they're GW clearly isn't struggling for people to spend money with them.
This is true.
So I'm not sure where they get it from, but they clearly don't struggle with that. But actually, I kind of feel like for more casual gamers, they're losing a lot of money from casual gamers that they could make quite easily. It feels like.
It feels like a very untapped market.
Yeah.
For casual gamers, Underworld's kind of hit it a bit, but then I think they over milked it with the release schedule of season 3, and a lot of people, when the COVID was at its peak, a lot of people just sort of went, I'm not bothering with this.
I just feel now there's an inherent waste in Underworld, which I think puts off casual gamers. So I'm not sure everybody agrees with this view, but basically the fact that you end up with like, how many warbands are there now? 50.
Somewhere around that.
So you can only really ever realistically play with 2 or 3 at any given time.
But you're having to buy them just for the
but
cards.
If you've got
in
50 of them,
mode.
it feels like a waste.
Yeah, I think it is.
So I think that's the problem.
It's very irresponsible in a world where we're trying to
there's
turn
that
all the
too.
lights off when we don't want to use too much electricity and reusable stuff,
There's
and then
that
there are
too, he
like
says
tons of.
16 lights, 3 cameras, and.
but we're providing entertainment,
Okay, so
and the people who produced your power, if they produce it with green power, I don't know, maybe they'll, I don't know. Anyway,
I suspect they're probably not.
Probably not.
To be honest.
Tom D says, thanks for the stream. You guys are great. You're great, Tom.
Cheers, Tom.
You're
Thank
great.
you.
And Greg Lewis says, made in the UK and shipped elsewhere for sale. Doesn't make sense. Blitzbowl is the same way. I don't know if Blitzbowl is actually manufactured in the UK or whether this is. Does it say on the box for this one? Unfortunately, Blitzbowls are all at my house. I'd have to have a look. But it is nonsense if they're manufactured in the UK.
Made in the UK.
Boom. But this Bladeborn you could buy in the UK.
You could buy this one in the
for
UK.
the 1 week
but
it was
doesn't seem
available.
like the Blitzbowl new one doesn't seem like it's going to be, which is really frustrating. I don't understand it.
It's sort of frustrating, but I'm also glad because we didn't need it. And to be honest, I'm just waiting for somebody to scan the team cards.
Yeah,
because that's all
it's
I need.
It's frustrating because I think it's a really great game, and I think Blitzbowl could.
Poor old Murgoth never even got on the board.
Blitzbowl could. Like you could get a lot of people playing Blitzbowl.
Yeah.
And you could have Blitzbowl events, and it would just be fun.
I think that'd be really good fun as well because
exactly.
it's yeah.
And I don't understand why they don't sell them out of their shops.
Well, I can understand why they don't sell them out the shop directly because they have only so much shelf space and they've got so many
but it's
games.
not that big. So I mean, you don't need like.
Yes, but if you've got like a copy of Bladeborn, a
Yeah.
copy of Fireteam, a copy of Underworlds, a copy,
I see what you're saying, but I slightly disagree. You only need a shelf with 3 of these on each.
But the Warhammer stores, they're not big. They're not big stores.
True.
And they've got to get the paints in there. They obviously want to put all their 40k and AOS stuff in there.
Disagree.
I think that they should be available through GW still in the UK.
Yeah.
Whether they're in the store, whether they're mail order, I do think that they should definitely have them available. Seth Levine says, someone's posted homebrew cards for some other Underworld warbands like Crimson Court. It would be cool to see those warbands played and reviewed. Well, maybe we'll have to track them down.
Yeah.
Let us know where they are. Seth.
Yes, that's a really good fun, because I actually really enjoyed this. Probably because I won both games. But it would be fun to play some homebrew stuff.
Just to see how unbalanced or balanced it feels. Because I think people, I'd probably fall into this trap a little bit, but I think sometimes you read homebrew or you read like something fan based and you kind of think, well, it's not going to be as good because they're going to be completely unbalanced and stuff. But actually, I think quite often the fans come up with more balanced stuff than the big companies because the big companies don't really care that much. And if you want to put your silver hat on, you might say, oh, they make it unbalanced, so then they can produce more books to rebalance stuff and make you buy more plastic because they errata it and all that kind of thing. I just think it's because they're huge and they don't really care that much if it's not the most balanced thing in the world, whereas fans do care about that a bit more.
Yeah. I mean, I think games like 40k and that lot have got so many moving parts, it's almost impossible to balance them now. But anyway.
Seth says it's on the Warcry sub in Reddit. I'm on it. I will find those and maybe we'll have to try and play that.
I'm too old for Reddit. I'm not saying Reddit.
Reddit already did. Not worth it a second time.
Yeah.
And next week on Wednesday instead of Thursday, we're going to be playing some stuff live. We're going to play, I think we're going to play Fireteam now.
It depends. We've got a few secret things as well. So, I'll be playing Tuesday evening as well.
Well, yeah, we could also meet up Tuesday evening for a game of
so
something.
I think we're going to play a board game on Tuesday evening.
Yep.
That we've been sent to review. And I've got a couple of, well, they're not secrets. I've got the War of the Ring card game coming, so we do have to play that when they arrive.
Yep.
And we have got some Warcry adventure stuff coming. Now, we might have to play that off camera because that's embargo till October. But if we can fit it in, then next week we'll play some more quick games, Blitzbowl, Fireteam, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, although we do need to pick up games like Moonstone again.
Yeah, we've got some more models for Moonstone, so we need to play Moonstone at some point. The problem with Moonstone is we need to, like a good 2.5 hour chunk, so we need to not have any other stuff that we need to do off camera, because we're going to be wrapping up in a minute, because we need to go and do other things, secret things. I mean, tonight we started around 9, just before 9. It's 10:20 now, and we've had plenty of time to get 2 games.
We did, and we waffle quite a lot now.
We do waffle.
So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let us know if you want to see us play more Bladeborn, whether you want to see Fireteam, all that jazz. And do say hello if you're picking this up after we've been live. Yes, and as always, as we beg, as every time we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, comments, all help, and don't forget to ring the bell. Absolutely.
So that you'll see
Tuesday evenings, join us for general chats every other Tuesday, and all that kind of stuff.
On here on YouTube again.
Yeah.
And next Tuesday we'll be playing something, not 100% sure yet, but
a game
of something. We do let our patrons call the shots a lot, so if you are thinking like you want to maybe join us on Patreon, get into the Discord, even at only £2.
Yeah, because if you are UK based, that gives you free entry into Agents Con 2022. The 24th of September. Even if you're not a patron, you can come along. It's £5 a ticket.
Yeah, on Will and Games.
Yeah, check out Will and Games
at Market Harbour.
Yeah, it's in Market Harbour, and we will be bringing probably Bladeborn and a whole load of other bits and pieces just to play and have a casual chit chat and maybe a curry afterwards. Yes, so that's all the begging out of the way. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Can't believe how many people we have watching. It's really great. Really fantastic. There's still 15 of you around, so thank you everybody. Hope we gave you a little bit of entertainment this evening. Yeah. Cheers guys. See you soon.